Greetings, friends. For a moment, think back over your week. Has it been like mine? Up and down, full of things happening you didn't expect? I had high hopes for the week, and before I really had the sleepers out of my eyes and up to speed for the week, it crashed. Yes, there was something that happened that derailed my week. Now, no, all is well, but for a few hours, there was a number of moments where there was real cause to pause. The events of this week caused me to ask, have you ever noticed that two people can face exactly the same situation yet respond very differently? One becomes overwhelmed. The other becomes thoughtful. The difference isn't that one person never feels fear, but the difference is what happens after that first moment. We've all experienced those moments. The phone rings unexpectedly. The lights go out. A doctor calls. Something happens we didn't plan for. For just a moment, we all have that same reaction. Oh no! That's normal. But then something interesting happens. We come to a crossroads. One road is worry. The other is preparation. Now, worry asks, but never seems satisfied with the answers. It keeps saying, what if something else happens? What if I'm not ready? What if it gets worse? Where preparation asks a different question. What can I do today? That one question changes everything. Instead of imagining every possible problem, we begin taking one thoughtful step. Maybe it's putting together an emergency kit. Maybe it's setting aside some money. Maybe it's learning a new skill. Maybe it's having an important conversation with our family. The step itself may be small, but something inside begins to change. Confidence quietly replaces uncertainty, not because we know the future, but because we've done something to prepare for it. Life will still surprise us. Storms will still come. Unexpected things will still happen. But preparation doesn't remove life's surprises. It changes how we respond to them. Now, I've come to believe that one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves and those we love is not the promise that nothing difficult will ever happen. It's the confidence that when something does happen, we won't begin to panic. We'll begin with a plan. So today, I'd invite you to ask yourself one very simple question. Is there something I've been worrying about that I could begin preparing for instead? It doesn't have to be a giant step. One thoughtful step today is enough. May I ask that you pause, ponder, plan, and then take just one step toward what first causes you to worry. When you recognize that you are worrying, take that action. It might be a small step, but take it. Taking that step creates some momentum, so the second step is easier, because every step we take today makes tomorrow just a little less uncertain. And perhaps that's one way we learn to sleep when the wind blows. Do you have something in mind that now that you need to take action? Until next time, be safe, be well, and be happy. Good day.